center, circle, right? So first thing I always like to do is go around, everybody just introduce themselves. First name, anything cool thing you want to say, so you know who you are. Who first?
I'm Montel Jones. I'm 23. I'm a champion.
You want to explain that? It was a basketball tournament? Show them. What is it up? Tell us the story. What do you
Not just the basketball, but in life.
Okay, I like it.
It's a champion.
Dare be huge. Champions. Tough actor father, you're up.
Tyler Gray. Know a lot of you alumni.
Andrew Razor, and I'm a writer and a publisher, and my second time here. Angela Geary, publishing a book of hers, and so she told me about this group.
Nice, well,
That's right.
Frankie Bennett, I'm an alumni. Jacobo Harrell, alumni.
Jimmy Valdez, alumni.
Yes, three alumni.
Vincent Valdez.
Angela Children's Defense Fund.
Hi everyone, I'm Kim, I'm a guest. Karen, I'm 21, alumni, first time.
Jessica, alumni.
Lauren, born here.
Christina, I'm a teacher. Roberta, teacher.
Susan, teacher.
My name's Louis. It's like my maybe like
Alumni.
third time here.
Aaron, to most of you, and again to most of you, Prince Lavender, alumni.
Kristen, guest.
Daniel, alumni.
I'm Patrick, a guest, potential volunteer.
Let's make that official.
Rollins, South.
Arlen, potentially off parole soon.
Jimmy, alum, case manager.
I'm Alex, teacher, former staff member.
I'm Shane, it's my first time. My girl came back from this last week and was blown away. So I was like, I gotta come see what you guys are up to. So I'm here.
Welcome.
Courtney, guest.
Candace, OG alumni.
Scott, alumni. Jose, glad to be back. It's been a while. So. That's right.
Alumni.
And anybody else over there? Everybody's there? Okay. I'm Todd, teacher. All right, so before we get started, because we have a handful of people who are here for their very first time, I always like someone to explain sort of what the mission is, what we hope to accomplish, and sort of state our intention for the class. One of our alumni want to explain to them what Inside Out Writers is all about? Anybody? Yeah, Jacober.
Last week, do it again.
Well, for me, Inside Out Writers was sort of therapeutic. It gave me the ability to coexist with people that on another time frame or another note I wouldn't be able to coexist with. It's just a security blanket for me and for everyone who enters the circle. It's private, it's very intimate, and you can really be who you are and not worry about anyone judging you or taking what you said outside and spreading it. So it's a safe haven, and that's for us.
Nice. How many of the alumni started writing with Inside Out Writers when they were locked up inside? Sure. So most of the alumni. All right, anybody want to add anything to that? Candace, briefly.
I know they've been cutting the show all day. Cheryl down you. I'm gonna piggyback off what he said when he said things like therapeutic. I used to be suicidal. I am a suicidal survivor, and I gained coping skills on how to express my feelings in different ways instead of you know, being suicidal. It taught me how to express my feelings in ways that I never thought I could. And Inside Out Writers and the teachers like Susan, I was about 13, 14, you know, that's the reason why, you know, I still come, because it's part of the reason that I'm still alive today.
Beautiful, thank you. So for our guests, and just as always a reminder, Inside Out Writers started about 18 years ago. Inside, we currently offer 40 classes a week, reaching about 400 minors who are incarcerated. And the class is an opportunity in a confidential setting, in an environment that's not conducive to people who are being charged with serious crimes. No one's asking them how they feel, what they think. We try to create a safe space where we can share thoughts and feelings and hopefully gain some self-awareness and self-esteem and push off in a new direction. This is the alumni program. We try to recreate what we do inside, outside, and continue the mission. And there's really, as far as writing, we don't talk about our crimes. It's supportive. Our criticism is constructive. There's really no right or wrong to how you write, what you write. The hope and the intention is that you tell the truth, so that when you read and we hear what you are reading, we learn something about you that's true for you. And that's really the intention and the hope. So with that, this class was hyped as having a special guest. And the special guest was to be sitting here, and the special guest did not show up. But I think you'll understand why when we tell the story. And it's actually part of the story, and it's understandable. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pass this out. I'm going to ask you to keep it face down until everybody has one. And then I'm going to ask you to read it. Okay?
Yeah.
And this is your first class in how long?
Since I was in first grade.